gaming related, but we all know who Elon Musk is. This guy apparently is pretending to be good at games, to be interested in games, to be playing video games as a billionaire, just to relate to gamers and get enough clicks and get enough around so he can be I guess a grifter, if you know that term. But regardless, like, apparently he's been playing this game called Path of Exile, which is a new game that came out 2 months ago, 1 month ago, Path of Exile 2. And essentially he boasted about it, talked about it, his account on Twitter. And then he live streamed it to test out Twitter, live stream, and present his account. Now, there was a funny thing is that when he started playing, he could not play the game at all. He fucked up everything. He played like he was a 90-year-old woman. Or a man, whatever. Like, he played like an old grandpa, okay? He didn't know what the fuck was going on in his stash tabs. Like, that your inventory was that you can change your name to was written in Chinese. Now, some people said that, hey, maybe his kids played on his account and he didn't play on his account and get that far. Well, damn, I don't think his kids know Chinese. Now, we have a funny video here about Elon Musk being a fraud. Let's take a look of it by Quin69. Let's check it out.
I have a lifetime of playing video games. At one point, I was, maybe one of the best Quake players in the world.
You're actually like a world-class, incredible video game player.
Yeah.
The Paragon board and the build, you're also an innovator there.
Yeah,
Damn.
I played a lot of video games.
You think about like StarCraft.
This guy's a gamer.
Any game where a lot of people are
Yeah.
playing, to rise to the top, you have to be exceptional, period, as a
Yeah.
human being.
Yeah.
There has to be something exceptional about you.
Yeah.
Are you in the top 20 in the world or
Yeah.
top 20? Wow, in Diablo.
Yeah.
Shooting rockets into space, making e-vehicles.
The hard part about Elon is that when I hear him now, it sounds to me like he's lying. But like, Elon looks like he's high always. Like, I never know. I don't know if he's being serious or lying ever, because his voice is always like this. He's a compulsive liar. I think so.
Shooting rockets into space, making e-vehicles, starting a new department of the government. I actually let myself think maybe he actually is an alien.
He pays people to play the games. We know that. I just think it's funny. I think it's funny that he want to have this perception of being good at video games, and he just pays he pays somebody in China to play the game for him. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And the worst part is that he paid people to play Diablo 4. Diablo 4 was designed for people like him. Old, slow, bad, trash, not needing to think ever.
There's just no way, unless he's paying people to do it for him, which obviously he's not.
So let's start off with some context. Elon Musk's character is currently level 97, aka rank 12 on hardcore. That's permanent.
Wait. So hardcore, if you don't know what hardcore means, that's what I've been playing with OnlyFans in World of Warcraft. It means that if he dies, his character is gone forever. It's deleted. It's gone. So he is number 12. He's level 97. That takes like 400 hours, 300 hours, maybe three to 500 hours of gameplay. And this game is quite rough. You die very easily in this game. So you're telling me this guy that barely knows how to manage his inventory has played 300 to 500 hours to level 97 in hardcore without dying, and he's ranked 12 in the entire world. Who did he pay? Someone in China, because we saw his stash tabs. It's definitely someone in China. There were like his stash tabs was in Chinese.
Death mode trade league. Let me try to give you a quick understanding as to how hard it is to get to that level. 2 weeks into the league, when people are playing the game, literally they're staying up 40 to 50 hours without sleeping, only playing Path of Exile, and they are the most try-hard guys in the world. The highest ranked player on the hardcore trade league was level 93. Okay, and you're thinking about yourself, that's kind of close to 97. Every time you level it up, it becomes exponentially harder to gain experience. A lot harder and a lot harder. Okay, so these players, to get to 97, have to be playing the game every day for the majority of their day. Currently, what is
So
their
he's basically saying that these players that are on his level, they had to play literally nearly 24 hours every day for weeks. So you put that in Elon Musk like perception. Like, you think Elon Musk is playing basically 20 hours every day for weeks?
player, they're level 97, same as Elon Musk. So, I mean, he effectively has been playing pretty much just doing nothing except playing Path of Exile. So let's just go over some of the things that happened. So right away, we see Elon zone into his hideout, which is the area you do in-game content from. And he opens up his bank, and he goes to a tab called Elon's Maps, which immediately is a little bit of a red flag, because I don't know why you would refer to yourself in third person, but okay, he does that. Elon Musk didn't play Path of Exile 1. In Path of Exile 2, maps are actually called waystones. And he never actually refers to them as maps. He calls them...
Play another round here.
No way.
This is a hard level. Waystone.
So it's just kind of weird that he's, again, called this tab Elon's Maps. So almost like someone who's a Path of Exile 1 veteran.
So it has the same function in both games. So you have Path of Exile 1 and then Path of Exile 2. So there's like the sequel. This is Path of Exile 2, so it's the sequel. In the first game, they called it Maps. He never played the first game. In the sequel, they call it Waystones. So obviously the guy that actually played on the account has played the original game, and that's why they called it that.
You know, it's kind of making that tab and be like, Elon, you know, there's
This
a
is
tab
funny.
there called Elon's
This
Maps.
is so funny.
Grab
I
the
think
map
this
out
is
there. I've
funny.
rolled them all for
You
you.
know
They're
why
nice.
I find it so funny? Because I don't understand it. I don't understand why a billionaire wants to relate so much to gamers and make this fake perception of being good at games. I think this is hilarious. I don't know. I think this is really funny.
It's an easy. He then proceeds to walk up to his map device and go to put a map in. The literal first thing you learn upon getting to the end game is how to operate this map device. You're going to start off at a node, and then from that node, you can go to adjacent connected maps. Now, Elon, he's trying to click.
Oh, he's trying to do the map that's not in the chain.
He's just clicking a map repeatedly, trying to access it. He was not eligible to enter that map.
I just want you guys to understand, this is one of the highest level hardcore characters in the game. He would have played thousands of maps at this point.
Anyone who's level 97
my
is,
God.
and you know, we're talking one of the most efficient players in the game, period. There is no way you would do that. Why? Just like.
By the way, this guy is my favorite PoE streamer. This guy here, Jung Rowan. I sometimes don't even play the game and I open up his stream and I just see him break the game. Every time I have a laughter because he breaks the game. So if you like these kind of games, make sure to follow him and jump on his streams random times because he just keeps on breaking the game. I just find it so hilarious to see what new way he fucks up the game.
You would do that. Why? Just like sitting there like some sort of geriatric old man clicking this node, expecting something to happen, and then he finally kind of gives up after a while.
He clearly doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And it's funny to me that he didn't test this out before he did this live stream. Like, that's the funniest thing. Like, if he was gonna fake this, wouldn't you like try out the game a little bit before going live?
And then realizes his mistake. We then get a look at his inventory. So Elon Musk is stuck going into the map and with full bags. If you're an efficient player, you're going to clear a map, you're going to loot the valuable items, you're going to go in, and you're going to take those items and you're going to basically look through the good ones, keep the good ones, list them up for sale, and then truck away the trash ones. It's almost like he has no understanding as to like what items are or what you're even supposed to do with them. So now Elon zones into the map.
Wow.
So what I'm doing here is just boosting my shield before battle via meditation. Meditation before battle is always good.
And he starts killing monsters. He starts obliterating monsters with his character. But what becomes
Oh, he's good at the
apparent-
game, guys. He has no filters. There's a chaos orb. This is a currency. You always pick this up. You see this? Big good. Very good. Amazing. You pick this up. Not the best, but really good. You pick this up.
Chaos orb, no
His
loot
loot
filter.
filter is like no
Loot
just right past
filter.
cat.
Filter is basic. You know what a filter is. You know, like you take a Snapchat photo. You take a photo, right? but your lips are not as juicy as you want them. So you put a filter on, so you have the juiciest lips on the world, and then you have like a glare. He took a normal photo. Everybody takes a filter photo and posts it on Instagram, right? Like he took a normal photo. Just think it as that a comparison. Everybody does the filter. No, I don't. You don't use Instagram. If you did, maybe.
Orbs. He just ran past the Chaos Orb.
Chaos orbs are one of the most important currencies, and they're also really rare. I have about 140 exalts. I have like 9 chaos orbs.
They are super rare. I don't know.
Just so you guys understand.
So in Path of Exile, the devs are these evil guys, and they talk about feeling the weight, and they effectively just drop tons and tons of items, and you have to know what to pick up. So what PUBG have done...
This is Path of Exile 1, by the way, if you don't have a filter. Isn't this beautiful? Actually, this is with a filter.
The people who make the game, they've made this system called loot filters, which gets rid of 90 to 95, even in some cases, like we're talking 98% of all loot that drops, because otherwise it's your screen is just cluttered. And you won't even notice when you get a good drop. It's unfathomable for someone to be in the top ranks without a loot filter. Yet Elon Musk, the god gamer, he doesn't play with a loot filter. The only thing Elon does pick up are maps, because the default in-game loot filter highlights those. Those things are worthless. The actual items of value that he should be picking up, that he would have had to pick up in order to get the gear, leave it on the ground. Anyone who's been playing the game and is a complete expert, we're talking he's cleared thousands of maps. He's been playing that character for hundreds of hours. He's going to be pretty damn good at, playing the character.
Am I the only one that sit there with a big grin on their face? Because I just find this so funny. I don't know, like, this guy is a billionaire. Like, I'm not gonna say that Elon Musk is a dumb guy. He's super smart. Like, he has to be. Like, where he's gotten what he's done, like his trade deals. And dude, I don't know. I feel like he definitely has something going on in his brain. But this shit is so stupid. Like, that, it's crazy that he went in without, like, preparing. It's like a presentation. He's about to present his characters to show his eligibility, that he's a god gamer, and this is his account, and he's top 12 in the world in hardcore and never dies. And then he comes in playing like he's 3 years old and can't even see the screen.
Gets to the boss. He's fighting the boss, and I want to say for about 10 seconds, he sits there and he's out with mana. Mana is a resource in this game where you need it in order to use your abilities. He just sits there, default attacking the boss without activating his mana flask. Anyone who's played the game and understands the character would understand, like, oh, I'm not doing any damage because I'm out of mana. Elon Musk takes 10 seconds. He then goes on to loot items off the ground. He starts dragging them into his bag. Like, I don't even know how to describe to you how painful that is to anyone who actually plays the game.
If you have the inventory closed, then you just click it and it automatically put into your bag. So he's like dragging it, playing it again, it's like a slow man, old man.
And his bags are full, and he just keeps clicking it over and over and over again. Nobody, not even people who are kind of noobs at the game, do this. I don't even think Elon Musk has done the campaign, honestly. Like, just based on what I'm seeing in terms of the gameplay. His settings on the map transparency are turned on by default. His life values are turned on. All these basic settings that anyone in the top 100 would do, he is not doing. Maps can effectively...
Also, he says top 100. Those basic settings he just talked about, people do that when they start playing as a noob. Like, this is normal things, normal information to know. Like, it's like your life bar. You want to know how much life you have, right? And every game, everyone playing PC games goes through their settings before starting the game. Like, it's normal for everybody to go through their video settings and general settings, because that's how everybody plays the game. So you don't even need to be experienced. It's just a normal thing to check in and take a look at.
Have different content on them, and that content will be signified by icons on the map. So it could be a map which has an expedition in it, a breach in it, or it could be corrupted. Elon starts looking through the atlas, and he finds a map with, I kid you not, 4 things on it.
There are 4 things there.
Four things.
This one has the real risk of dying.
4 things.
4 things.
What are those things?
God, dude. 4 things. It's 4 things, dude.
So this one
You
has
are
the real risk of
not
dying.
this far in the game and calling it 4 things.
4 things.
Stop, bro. Dude, stop.
Breach, expedition, corruption, and 1 level up.
He then goes on to say, "I kid you."
This is max difficulty on
Nice.
hardcore.
Nice.
If there's a way to get higher difficulty, I don't know what it is, but
What?
this is everything maxed out.
Part of it.
He knows. Oh my god. Okay. He's thinking about Diablo 4. So in Diablo 4, you can change your difficulty. You can go from, like, let's say difficulty 1 to difficulty 2, and then you have 3 and 4 and 5, and it ends at 5. Path of Exile does not have difficulty, but he has played Diablo 4 a little bit, so he thinks it's the same game.
Exile has boss fights and end-game bosses, which are quote-unquote difficult battles, which Elon actually did do in one of his streams, where he just went into the end-game boss and died repeatedly to it. Maps are just farming. You go into maps and you farm them for loot and experience. They're not the most difficult battles, and I don't know if he's trying to deceive people watching a stream into thinking that he's doing some insanely hard thing, whenever he's literally doing something you do to effectively grind or farm. And if you thought this was bad, I did not even get to the worst part. In Path of Exile, gear has requirements to equip it, but that has nothing to do necessarily with how good it is. For example, one of the most powerful and best items in the game is a level 1 required to equip staff, which is maybe, I think, even the most meta build in the game right now. It's super, super broken, insane damage. And Elon Musk starts going over his gear.
This is a great staff, but it's only a level, 62 staff.
His weapon is, I kid you not,
This weapon is fucking insane. Levels does not matter in this game. This weapon is fucking insane. Oh my.
one of the best, if not the best staffs on the entire hardcore trade league.
Yes.
You cannot even buy it. Insane weapon.
These affixes are, I'd hate to say perfect, but they might be perfect.
Just the PvPS
And what did he say again? It's level 62. It could be better.
criteria on trade. We can see there's literally one staff in existence on the entire market. Not only does Elon have a staff that you can't even buy, but it's so good that second best one, which is missing 2 of what makes a staff so powerful for an invoker, which is the crit and crit bonus, is still 20 divines, and that's obviously very expensive.
There's so many
I'm
fuck ups there.
Level 95. But my staff is only level 62. my helmet is level 56.
Oh my god.
Lightning and chaos resist. Okay. It's only 56.
Amulet level 61. Ring is only level 48, 49. At least a level 75 jacket.
It's a jacket with 6 things. Yeah, tell us how bad the item that only drops from the highest difficulty of the hardest boss. Just tell us that it's only level 52. Did you find this at level 52? That's impressive.
Bro, this
Level
is a
52
shit show.
here.
This is such a
They
shit
can
show.
only ever be level 52.
It's only 56,
Bro, Elon Musk
man.
is a fucking fraud, bro.
Pretty low level compared to my character level. But
True.
it seems to work pretty well. In softcore, you can get much better equipment.
In order for him to have insane gear, he has to understand how the economy works. He has to be basically trading.
Anyone who's played Path of Exile to the end game in a trade league knows that you have to trade in order to obtain what looks like some of the best gear pieces in the entire game. If we look at some of these player accounts, we can see what they have for trade. 700 plus items for sale, multiple divine items. You can see hundreds of divines worth of listed items. This is also someone from the top 10, ranked number 4, focus here, worth 50 divines alone. This is the number 1 guy. You can see he's hundreds of divines, again, worth of items, multiple mirrors, all these players. If we go to Elon's account, he's got only 21 items for sale,
I was thinking he wouldn't sell anything.
and they're all absolute garbage. It's clear he's really not making much money, or any money at all. So something I did
Now I wonder where he got all that gear, guys. I wonder.
notice last week, I did the same search because I was curious what he might have been selling, and I grabbed the screenshot which I shared to my Discord, and it's this really, really, really crappy crossbow for 18 divines.
Man. This crossbow is worth nothing. A divine is the most expensive, one of the most expensive currency. You have something called a mirror that's more expensive. He's selling basically, it's like I have a $1 bill, and I put it up for auction for $50,000 and somebody buys it. This is the equivalent, if you get it.
So why is it listed for 18 divines, and where did it go? Is it possible he vendored it? Yes. Why was it listed for 18 divines? I don't really know. I don't want to fuel any conspiracy theories, but I have been made aware that RMT, typically they use legitimate listings that are far overpriced, and that is how they mask the transaction as legitimate. So if he were to buy 18 divines for, you know, $100 US or whatever, he could have done so through this listing.
And if you needed any more proof that Elon is 100% boosted, he was playing the game today inside of maps, blasting, while simultaneously on a X space.
He's just a god gamer, guys. He can multitask. He's doing a political convention in Germany while doing maps in PoE.
He's talking to like some far right wing part of some German government. I don't know, some political bullshit. Okay, I guess he's just that much of a god gamer.
I love this. This is so fucking funny. Wait, did he die? Rip Elon. Wait, he actually died. Oh, he's out then. Elon cloned himself. Yeah, Elon is just that good, man. Wait, he actually died though. Okay, well, there we go. So funny. Let me read the comment. This is so fucking funny. It takes a special kind of narcissism to be on track to wait. I can't read. To be on track to be the world first trillionaire, meddling in the government all over the world, and still be insecure enough to lie about being good at video games. Damn. Elon is the Steven Seagal of gaming. The account booster did too good of a job. Yeah, I think you should pay him extra. Oh, Pirate Software even commented. Great breakdown and awesome video. He's recently tried to position himself as an expert in playing games. At the same time, he announced that he wants to make AI-powered game studio. All this smells like investment bait and is backfired entirely. Maybe that is the truth. Maybe he's trying to perceive himself as understanding of the video games in itself and good at video games to generally start looking for more people to invest into his video games itself or whatever he's producing in the future. AI, this is the real factor, is that AI will be in every market as we go on. When it comes to video games itself, when it comes to the health, anything, the AI will be added everywhere. But like making a game full of AI, which is, I think that is his idea, to make a pure game out of AI, that's never gonna be a reality. That doesn't sound eligible at all. You can always use it as a tool, but you can't really push it out to be like perfect. And that means like AI the coding, AI the art, AI mapping, AI everything. That doesn't even make sense. Like, I don't think he will get there at all, but I think that's what he's trying to do, I guess. Just trying to make it seem like he knows what the fuck he's talking about. He knows that he's a god gamer, and he's shown that he's a god gamer, and maybe that can show that other rich people that they will invest into his company if he starts making games. I don't know what he's gonna do, but we gotta see. This shit was funny though. I think this is funny. 100% AI made, played by AI. Yeah, I don't know about that. But anyways, you tell me down below what you think. This shit was funny. I thought it was funny as hell. If you like this video, make sure to click the like button, sub to the channel if you enjoy it, and yeah, comment down below what you think about this. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And yeah, if you want to come yap with me, come by my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Adley. Appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.